Hello everybody, it's Suffolk Blue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you are well. Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. Here we are at the Goose and Duck. Is it the Goose and Duck? I can't remember what it was called.
No problem.
It was the Goose and something.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're here in Defiance Bay. This is our starting location. If you remember, we just helped Corinna out over here, whose husband had unfortunately managed to get himself all... well, sort of all caught up, if you like, with some drug dealing, some Svev dealing. We have managed to sort that little problem out for them. I'm just checking around to see if there's anything. What's that? A dwarf and an Odlin debate philosophy on the other side of the curtain. Interesting. Just seeing if there's anything else around here. Nothing in here, is there? Oh, there is, but we can steal this, so we don't want to do that. Bearing in mind that we got caught out. In actual fact, if we check our reports, yeah, look, I got a deceptive on here, I think. Now, that's either because we got caught stealing, because I didn't realise I was stealing, which was a shame. So we've got one, and we don't, bear in mind that's against our religion. It's honest and benevolent is what we're looking for. So we've got to be honest and we've got to be nice. Right, there's nothing else going on here, so we need to sort of carry on with our quest lines, I think. So let's go outside and see what's going on. The fortress is, or our stronghold is Cadnua, who is currently building, I think it was doing the sleeping house, whatever it's called, the sort of barracks where we can sleep. So that's being done at the moment. In the meantime, we've got to look to see whether or not we can find some more quests. We do. Oh, it's still nighttime. Is it just coming up to dawn?
Have you ever chased a skirt wizard? Or do you merely hide behind them?
Don't pawn your personal problems off on me.
They will use you, cast you off when it suits them, never speak another word to you.
Maybe they just don't answer to fiery whore.
Okay, so they don't like each other. Whew, this is going to be one of those parties I can feel. Let's have a little less investigate. We'll have a look about. I know it's night time. I don't know whether that means like everything's closed, but it's certainly, well, the Goose and Duck, or whatever it's called, is open. There's nothing around here. What's this? The market? Oh, there are some people here. Okay, let's have a talk to Laura.
Welcome.
Hello, Laura. The young woman stands by a cart, watching the crowd with large, bright eyes that focus on you as you approach. Take your time, traveller. If you're looking for enchanted scrolls or garb, you've come to the right place. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, they have got things. Telda's ring. Ring of wizardry. What does that do? +2 second level spell uses. Oh, that would be a really nice thing. We don't have the money for that though. Seal of faith. Only usable by a priest. That would be really good. How much is that? 14,250. Woo-wee! Girl, you got some price problems going on there. I'm just saying. And obviously we've got lots of stuff there as well. What can we sell on here? Can we sell her stuff? Does she take stuff? I'm going to hold on to this. I don't know whether I want to see. So that was 5 for that. Is there an armor man anywhere? That's a Justicar. Namir.
Good day, stranger.
Hello. Well met, traveller. Are you interested in purchasing any rations for your journeys? Let's have a look at what you've got. Dragon egg. 3,000. Goodness. Dragon meat. And the camping supplies. We've got maximum camping supplies, so that's okay. Ah, here's a swordsman. Let's see what selling swords to swordsmen looks like.
How do you do?
Hello. Igren stands behind a stool, polishing a broadsword. The patterned flesh around his eyes is crinkled with age, and the muscles in his arms are knotty and lean, but he holds the weapon with ease. He nods at you. Come to take a look. You won't find a finer collection of armour and weaponry in Defiance Bay. Outside Sunlids, of course. He flashes a crooked grin. What's so special about Sunlid? She operates in the expedition hall. He jerks a thumb over his shoulder. Sells the best equipment in the city, but when and keeps her on a short leash. Keeps her fine inventory reserved for the chartered expeditionists, members of the dozens, and anyone else he takes a liking to. Okay, well, let's see what you've got. So yeah, so he's got lots of stuff. What's that? That's a scepter unique. The lady's hand. Valiant, reliable, and fine. There is some nice stuff they've got here, but look at the costs. Right, so that was 5 over there. Let's see. Oh, it is still 5. It was worth a check. We don't need the wand. We've got Svev, which is fine. Wavering resolve. I don't know what that is. We'll have a look. Now, hold on. Did I not take all her stuff off her? Let's just put that stiletto back in case it's hers. Let's trade that. I need to have a look at your stuff if I can. That. Oh no, she's got all her stuff. Okay. That's fine.
Welcome.
Hello. Let's have a look again. We weren't finished. So, we've got a scepter, which we can get rid of too. Torch, that's all fine. That's all normal stuff. That can go as well. And then what have we got in here? Oh yeah, so we've got a fine greatsword, fine flail, fine spear, fine stiletto, fine small shield. 1240, that's good. I need to put some stuff away in a second. Okay, so another 1500 trade. 6,000 now. Still not enough to buy any of those things though, which were ridiculously priced. Okay, so that's cleared that up. Let's just get this inventory into some sort of order. Put that in there. Oh, we didn't sell that. Put that away for now. Svev. I don't know whether that's illegal to hold, but we're keeping it anyway. Fine robe. Now, what are you wearing, peeps? Am I wearing a fine robe? I am. What are you wearing? A fine robe. And what are you wearing? Alos leather armor. I like to keep him in that because clearly that's his armor. So we don't need that. We can sell that. I can sell that. I've got some quick slot items here. Let's put these over here. Yep. And let's put another one of those. Pry bar. You can keep all the sort of equipment. We can sell that. Now what's that? Unwavering resolve. Now you had Favano's amulet. This does +2 intellect and 1 resolve. Young Talon and Keelan's father were ambushed by Vithric whilst on their way to the Twin Elms. Before the child even registered the strange arachnids, his father thrust something into his hands and told him to run. As he turned to flee, the creatures blasted them with psychonic energy. Ooh. Talon's mind reeled. It was an old silver medallion. It's badly worn and missing its chain, and the words "Do not yield to fear" were barely visible. So, +2 intellect, +1 resolve. Now, what am I wearing on my head at the moment? Because I've got just the ordinary mask. We probably get rid of that now. Let's. Oh, it's not back, it's cape, isn't it? Let's have a look. You do +9 to will. And you do +2 to intellect and 1 to resolve. 9 will. 9 will. How much is that worth? 610. Let's put this over here for a second. We need to have a little look at that, I think. Let's just have a quick look. Resolve will is not there. Intellect is 18. Increases the area of effect. Oh, and +8 will. I actually quite like that swap then. I think we'll do that. Let's get rid of this other stuff. Yes. That. And trade. I'm going to move that to the stash. Oh, I can't do it in this. Okay, we'll do it over here. Oof, just got to get ourselves in some sort of order here. Excellent. Right, so we know that it doesn't matter who we talk to then. I can't see anybody around. Just a car. Let's have a little look over here. Oh, it's not stealing, so we'll see. Cheese. We'll take it. It's not stealing. As long as it's not stealing, that's okay. Beer. The shields have been battered and scarred in long ago battles. So what's up here then? This is some sort of... Admeth's Den. Let's go in and have a look. Don't know whether we should go in here, but we might as well have a little look. Because the other option is we can just do our quest lines, but I just want to have a bit of a look about because I don't know this place at all, so it's important, I think, to go and have a look. Mercenaries.
This looks like the kind of place we could find allies. For a prize.
Ah, I see. Wennen. Oh, this is that. Oh, there's a big map there as well. Okay. Who's this? Oh, these are dozens. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Bandolier. A well-groomed man steps through the hall with a confident swagger, a smug grin etched on his face. He is flanked by 5 other hard-looking individuals. One of his companions eyes you for a moment before spitting chew at your feet. Another pup come wandering in, I see. Just know that Bine's giant slayers run things around here and you'll be fine. Never heard of them. His eyes narrow. You have now. Stick around Defiance Bay and you will again. Plenty of bounties to go around, but there's a reason the giant slayers get the lion's share, remember that. Winnan. A voice bellows across the hall. Enough jabber, Bine. You gonna do the job or talk about it? His jaw tightens. Winnan's right. That coin ain't gonna collect itself. He looks at his comrades and jerks his chin towards the door. See you around, pup. Ooh. So, let's have a chat with Winnan then.
Don't stand on ceremony. State your business.
Okay. Tell me about the dozens. Winnan's expression becomes serious, the timbre of his voice deepening. Good men and women trying to walk in the footsteps of great men and women who came before us. We're a loose association of warriors and expeditionaries in the Dyewood. Not as fancy as the Crucible Knights, mind you, but at least we remember our roots. At least they remember somebody else's roots and pretend to be like them, he means. Your roots? The Crucible Knights take pride in having won the Dyewood's freedom 150 years ago, but we're the ones who've protected it. Everyone knows that the Saints' War ended when the God Hammer destroyed Waidwen at Avordweir Bridge. A lot of folks don't know how Waidwen wound up on that bridge. 7 men, 5 women. They walked out of Halgot Citadel and faced down a god, held him there until the bomb went off. His thumb on the table. He thumbs the table, sorry. That's the legacy we defend. Some call us mercenaries, but we don't need matching armour and silky cloaks to remember our roles. We're the same now as we were then. We stand up for people. First line of defence, whatever it takes. We got new enemies now. If it's not Waidwen, it's his damned legacy. It's the damn soul butchers in Brackenbury making things worse of all of us. Probably causing the whole thing in one way or the other. We haven't gone anywhere, and there's a lot more than 12 of us now. We defended Dyewood once, we'll do it again. When one casually nods your way, his eyes continue to float from mercenary to mercenary as he speaks. What else do you need? Okay, well let's see if we got work then, as long as it's not like murdering people.
Go see Osric.
Okay.
He's usually got something. You do well for him, maybe I can find you more.
Okay, farewell. Find Osric. Okay, what's that then? Daggers mark the locations of various Engwithan ruins. Notes posted around the map list bets on current expeditions. Okay. Osric, is that him?
For the last time,
Yes.
Aidwig, keep your fucking blade up.
Oof.
If that dummy was armed, it'd have your head off.
Tell me about the expedition hall. It's treasure hunting, plain and simple. Sponsors put up money, hire adventurers to explore the wilds, looking for ruins mostly. If they come back alive, they split the spoils. If not, it's because they handled their weapons like this lot in front of me, who might as well be digging their own graves right now. Got business with me? I'm looking for work.
You want an expedition? Talk to Wenham. I just handle these mercenary shit shovelers. Adventurers, I mean.
Although, he sizes you up, I do have something I need done, something that requires, he glances so long at an adventurer flailing away helplessly at a dummy, competence. Okay. What do you need done?
I was formerly one of the Knights of the Crucible. When I left, they kept my arms and armor. The arms they can have, but the armor belonged to my family. I'd like it back.
So it doesn't sound like leaving the Knights was your choice.
You don't choose to leave knighthood. The Crucible Knights, they may not be a real knighthood, but the oaths you swear are just as true.
Ooh.
Still, turns out that even unofficial knighthoods have politics. You cross the wrong man, suddenly all kinds of accusations are thrown your way, and nobody believes you.
Nothing more destructive than a crowd with the wrong idea. What's this armor?
It's a breastplate. Not much to look at, and it's seen far too much use, but it's been in my family since the liberation.
So where are you going to get it then?
No. Oh, they'd like that, I'm sure. but I won't be going. Sooner be torn apart by dogs than give them the satisfaction.
Yeah, see what I can do.
And it's Penhelm you're looking for. A low snake of a man. If he was to die choking on his own black tongue, it'd be too kind a fate. He kept it when he had me kicked out.
He leans in closer. I got word from a reliable source that Penhelm visited a forger in Ondra's Gift right after having his soul lineage read by a cipher in Dunrid Row. Should you have it in your heart to find a way to ruin his life while you are there, well, drinks on me. Having his soul lineage read?
It's a requirement to join the Knights. They have to ensure a novitiate doesn't have a subversive lineage. If Penhelm's superiors found out his affidavit was a fake, his career would be over. Every novitiate gets an affidavit from Dunrid Row, and those are stored at Crucible Keep. If you find Penhelm's, one of those ciphers could tell you if it's real.
Okay. So now we've got a new quest. Let's have a look at that quest. Rogue Knight. Okay, find the heron. Osric a trainer. Penhelm will be somewhere in the Crucible Keep in First Fires. Well, that's in the city, so we can go and have a look. This reminds me of the Skyrim, you know, where you get the Adventurers Guild. Is it Jorvaskar? I don't know why I think it's Jorvaskar, but anyway, it reminds me of that, where you get lots of adventurers one after the other. Let's go and see what else we can find in this city to do. Still night time. We've done there. That's World. Loon Millers. Hall of Mysteries. First Fires. Here we go. Let's come over here then. Speed it up. We'll make our way through. So we run across. We'll go into First Fires and have a look around. Although one assumes we're not just going to be able to walk into this keep. First Fires, which is dead in the centre. 15 minutes apparently to walk there. It's a big place. Took an hour to get... Well, they haven't said yet. It took an hour to get up from the ruins up to the ground. So 15 minutes it's going to take us to walk through this alleyway. Goodness. Wow. That's a big old heap of stone.
Who's a good boy? Who needs his belly scratched?
What the heck he was talking to? Right, this is Crucible Keep, Brackenbury. Temple of Rudica, we need to go there as well. Ondra's Gift. Okay, well let's come over to Brackenbury first. So there is a Temple of Rudica here. I like the fact you can see the whole map in here, that's quite useful. What's that? Stones of this ancient tower have been blackened by centuries-old fires surrounded by a patch of wildflowers. Looks like a memorial. So that's a Justicar. So there's not Crucible Knights. Can't imagine we're just going to be able to walk in here. Apparently so. Let's go and have a look. I was assuming it was all going to be locked down. And we would have to, like, you know, creep in like we did with the sewers underneath Lord Radrick's castle. Okay, Justicar Aldmar. Okay, let's have a chat with him. Hello. Aldmar gives you an appraising eye. Judging by the scars on his face, he's lucky to be able to do that much. Every day we get more of the hinterlands pouring into Defiance Bay. Keeps us busy on the watch, it does. You look like you've recently arrived yourself. Who are you? A soldier of the Crucible Knights, and proud of it. I help keep everything running at the keep so that the Commander Cliver can focus more on important matters. Looking for something, or just kicking the dirt off your boots? Tell me about the Knights. We're the defenders of Defiance Bay. We're not exactly a formal knighthood, but don't tell Commander Cliver I said that. He grins. We were the first of organised militia to oppose a Daean rule, and today we are the largest force in the city. Our soldiers undergo years of combat training, and our officers are required to have their souls read by that critter down in Dunyard Row. What's this about Dunrid Row? That's just a requirement of the Crucible Knights so that the higher-ups know there's nothing messy built into your soul's past. Aldmar widens his stance. Keeping the ranks pure is fine by me. I just wish they were more careful in hiring their ciphers. What's wrong with the ciphers? He shifts his weight and glances at the empty halls. They're mostly Orlans, and sure they're talented enough, but you just can't trust them. Hostility's in their nature, and they've learned to hide it over the years. He frowns and crosses his arms. All I'm saying is they should at least be supervised by other folk. That's reasonable enough, isn't it? If people treated them better, you wouldn't have to worry about them being so hostile. I think that's probably a really good one. Almar shrugs, just speaking the truth. Nowadays it seems the biggest crime of all. So what goes on at Crucible Keep? This is the headquarters of the Crucible Knights, so it's where we store arms and armour as well as many of our soldiers bunk. Commander Clavier is in the back making plans, as usual. He scratches a scarred cheek. You'll find the forge to the west of the building, along with our master smith Dunstan. There's also a shrine to the Golem. If you're the praying type. Okay. Thanks. Let's have a look around then. So these are just Justicars. Let's go this way to start with. Yeah, we don't want to steal anything. There's a secret in here somewhere.
I shall be discreet.
That looks like a door. Come on. Well, actually, they all look like doors now. That's got to be fake, surely. No? Okay. I don't believe it. Oh, there's Dunstan. Little dwarf. By the look of it.
If this is about the breastplates, I already told Cleaver they won't be repaired till next week.
What do you do here?
I'm a forge master. I'm a master smith for the Crucible Knights. But the way I see it, I'm also keeping up with our old traditions. The first members of our order were smiths. Nowadays, most everyone's a professional soldier. I suppose it's to be expected, but I think it's important we keep up with our roots, too.
Something else on your mind? Tell me about the Knights.
We were all smiths back in Hodred's day, though I'm about the only one here who still gets his hands dirty. We're a fearsome fighting force, though these days I think Cleaver takes more pride in our parade formations.
He thinks himself a progressive man, but he's obsessed with soul lineage and connections to the Direwoods heroes of old. He picks up the hammer again. Other than Dunrid Row, who really knows about any of that, though? Okay. Tongues of flame lick at the forge, hissing with smoke as hot as dragon's breath. Okay. So this is the bunk room, one assumes. If we knew which bed he is, we might be able to find it. What's that? Thick grime cakes the bottom of the tub. The towel hanging from the side gives off an awful stench. Oh, it's the bathroom. Lovely. Won't be long before we're formal knighthood. Well, okay. Maybe. You don't know that. Ah, what's this? Is this where the ciphers are? Yeah. So this is his affidavit. Curran, a cipher duly appointed and employed by Dunrid Row, does hereby certify that Novitiate A.M. Penhelm has been found to have a soul free of any subversive influences or tainted essence. The scroll is stamped with the seal of Dunrid Row and signed by both Penhelm and Curran. Okay, so I'm going to take that. So we've got that now. Rogue Knight. I found an affidavit. It is signed by Curran of Cipher. Okay. Anything else that we can do in here? That's stealing, that's stealing, that's stealing. So we can come out of here now. We've got what we wanted. How do we get in there? What's this place? Oh, so this is like their battleground, their practice grounds. Let's have a chat with Wyler. The Justicar's gaze flicks over to you briefly before returning to the novitiates gathered in the training area. If this is about patrols, my novitiates have already stretched to their limit. Between the refugee influx and the mess at Heritage Hill, I simply don't have any units to spare. After a pause, she looks over at you again. I'm sorry, was there something else you need? Is there something wrong at Heritage Hill? She lowers her voice. What isn't wrong is a real question. A whole district of walking, flesh-eating corpses. We sealed the area 2 months ago, just after I lost one of my finest commanders there, and yet this is the second guard rotation to disappear. There are already enough rumours about the place floating about the keep, without my soldiers whispering about these Disappearances. She shakes her head. I'd just as soon abandon the district, but if those monsters should find a way out, I could look into it for you. Tell me more about Heritage Hill. Used to be one of the most prestigious districts in Defiance Bay, but a few months ago, all the residents went mad, starting eating each other. Then, oh god, it's a zombie apocalypse, and anything else that had the bad luck to wander into the district. I've never seen anything like it. Now, every novitiate that stands guard there, everyone that comes back anyway, talks of the stench of the grave and the groans of unspeakable horrors. She holds up one plate-clad finger. That the why and how are questions for the Animancers. I've sealed the district in hopes of containing whatever happened there. It seems to be working, for now. So what do you do here? I'm in charge of the Keep's novitiates. I'm responsible for their training and patrol assignments. She nods at the group gathered in the training room. They're good soldiers, and they've been quick to adapt to new challenges. Okay, so I could look into that for them. After what I've just told you, you want to go to Heritage Hill? I've lost trained soldiers there. Why should I let anyone in? If people are disappearing, someone's got to figure out what's happening to them. It just seems like you could use the help. I think the first one. If you're so eager to rush to your death, I won't stop you. She quietly looks at the novitiates, and if you're somehow able to put a stop to this... You've got my permission to enter Heritage Hill. I'll send word to the guards at the gate. Good, so we've got another one, another little quest to do. Can't see anything in here. What's this way? Ah, it's another one of those rooms. Daily affirmations of focus and efficiency. Okay. Well, as it's not stealing, I'll take it. Is this the... I think this is the... altar. Yeah, this is the altar to the golem, isn't it? This is the symbol of Abaddon, a colossal smithing hammer imposed over a circular gear. It's smooth and bright with buffing oils. Abaddon.
Sharp eyes and keen ears.
I'm going to see if there's anything hidden around here, because it feels like it should be. No, doesn't appear to be. So where have we not been? Up here, over here. Oh, we have been over here. That was the bathroom at the top here. Yep, yep, yep. And there. Oh, it's the smithing room. So just up here then. Oh, this is where Cleaver's going to be then, I assume. I'll have a chat with Cleaver before we leave, and we'll do some of these little mini quests.
We just don't have the manpower.
Commander Cleaver.
Refugees from every corner of the Deerwood. The dozens getting them all riled up about animancy. At this rate, we'll need twice the soldiers to patrol Defiance Bay. Yes? Can I help you with something?
Well, you don't have enough soldiers. You're in charge of the Crucible Knights? Here in Defiance Bay, anyhow, the High Justice is the leader of our order, but he's currently stationed at Fleetbreaker Castle. My job is to oversee our forces in Defiance Bay and to keep order for the Duke. Was there something else I could do for you? Why don't you have enough soldiers?
Fleetbreaker Castle. The High Justice has summoned almost half of my novitiates, and more of my justiciars to a keep on the other side of New Hailmar. It's not for me to question the High Justice's orders, but it's left us short-handed. And mark me, we're just a couple sparks away from anarchy.
So is there any way I can help? I know how to handle myself. Gives you a thin smile. Always refreshing to meet someone who'd rather fix a problem than complain about it. Forge Master Dunstan is working with an animancy scholar to build what we're calling Forge Knights, warriors that can patrol our streets without suffering fatigue, disobedience, or fear. Some agitator throws a rock at them, and we don't have to worry about things getting out of hand. He's constructed the armor, but we need the scholar's research. Unfortunately, she hasn't been around the last few times my novitiates have checked. Viana lives with the rest of the Scriveners out at Copper Lane, but I haven't the soldiers to spare at the moment. Go to the Scrivener's dormitory and see if you can find her. When you get the research, just bring it to Dunstan. This is his area of expertise anyway. Once you've brought him the research, he can sell you any arms or armor if you have need. He forges and repairs all of our equipment. You won't find a more capable smith in Defiance Bay. Okay, tell me about the knights just briefly. We're the only professional army in Defiance Bay, or in the Dyewood for that matter. We've defended the city in Hedrett's day, and we've improved our training since then, but Dunwood Rowe can certify that many of our officers came from good Derwydian fighting stock. Now we're responsible for patrolling the city and keeping the peace. With so many refugees pouring in from the countryside, that's become more important than ever. Unfortunately, that's earned us enemies, particularly among the dozens and some of the more enterprising families in Defiance Bay. So what have the dozens got against you? He snorts. They're demagogues and troublemakers. They forget that Defiance Bay is one of the largest cities in the world and not some frontier outpost. Most of them are mercenaries on a good day and street thugs the rest of the time. Needless to say, they've no patience for law and order. Tell me about these enterprising families. House Dominel, namely, is one of the city's oldest, noblest families and the largest criminal organisation. Their patriarch, Gedmar, has been trying to take advantage of the turmoil to expand his operations. We've kept on top of him and he hasn't been too happy about that. I see. Was there something else? Goodbye. So, we've got Built to Last. We've got a few good quests now. We're halfway through, I think, this episode, so let's go and have a little look-see about. Just a car, that's stealing, which we won't do. The map shows the environs around Defiance Bay. Flags mark strategic access points to the city. Okay. So, we've done a little bit around here. Let's leave and go and do some of these quests, I think. Or at least make a start on them if we can. Apparently a deer wants to talk to me. So let's come over here and have that discussion as well, because that may take his... might take his quest forward somewhat. Come on, guys. Here they come. Let's have a little chat with him.
Strange place for a shrine to Abaddon, Crucible Keep. Maybe it made more sense at some point before it gathered all that dust. The only thing the Knights of the Crucible worship these days is the nobility, as far as I understand it.
I knew some soldiers who got recruited by the Knights after the war was over. They told me some about it. They get these young kids in here and they tell them about blacksmithing and about the revolution and about tradition. Talk about the Gollum like he created the Crucible Knights in his forge to go win Dyewood's independence. Then they join and it turns out all any of those knights ever talk about, oh my goodness, what English is this, ever talks about is when are we going to get recognised as real knighthood? When are we getting our titles and our land? Their High Justicar wants to be an earl, says it's Abaddon's will. He's got a castle and an army. You wonder how long he'll wait before he starts a war over it, saying Abaddon told him to. Seems like some members do still take their ideals seriously. For all we know, maybe Abaddon is telling him to. They don't seem all bad. They're keeping the peace in Defiance Bay, and the nobles will respond that their gods told them that they were the only true nobles. That's probably true. Well, that's true as well. You see it with the older knights, some of them. They were taught differently. I feel for them, seeing all that slowly wearing away around them with nothing to be done because the wrong people are in charge. Shame they don't have better people leading them. Okay, well that was an interesting discussion with the deer. Let's go and do some of these. So let's go over... I want to go and kill some undead things. That sounds quite cool. We didn't find any armour in that place at the moment, but I'm assuming once we do some quests we might have a better chance. Where is... well, there's the Temple of Rodica as well. That's Brackenbury, Undra's Gift, Heritage Hill. Here it be. Let's come over here. Now, this should be open to us now, so we're going to go in. We have all got all our skills as far as I'm aware. Let's come on over. Speed it up. Another 15 minutes to get to Heritage Hill. So, we're expecting a zombie apocalypse. Is it just an everything must die type of area? Because if it is, that's going to be fun. We'll just wipe everything out. Best turn around, traveller. Heritage Hill is closed. It's not, though.
How do you do?
Guard holds up a palm. Sorry about this, but this district's closed by order of the Duke himself. So, Wyler sent me. I'm looking for the missing guards. So you're the one she sent word about. The guard looks you up and down, frowning. I was expecting her to send a whole squad of Justicars. Not that I'm one of volunteering, mind you. I'll have the gate opened immediately. Just watch your step. I'm afraid we can't send anyone after you if this goes badly. Any ideas what would have happened? None, and I've no desire to find out, if you catch my meaning. The ones that disappeared weren't the deserting type. The worst part is, both times the watch disappeared, the next rotation found the gate unlocked. I don't know whether they went in or whether something got out, but if it's the latter, refugees are going to be the least of our problems. Have you heard? Oh, we got some experience. Have you heard or seen anything unusual? Friend, I try and see and hear as little as possible. One of the women on the last watch said she heard someone shouting from the northeast part of the district, something that sounded like an order, but I don't see how anyone could survive in there. Once or twice I've caught a glimpse of something moving on the other side of the gate. The guard shudders. I just as soon forget it. Okay. Missing sentries. Let's get ourselves in here and have a look about. I can hear clattering. What have we got moving about? Right, let's get some spells straight off the bat on these, I think. I want you to blow him up.
Aye?
Okay, let's get into this attack mode, and let's do another...
Lava!
And I want you to do a priesty thing.
Be on seek!
That hasn't gone very well. Where am I? I've just been hit by something. Is that by... I think... Let's attack here.
Thing isn't doing the job.
Okay, so Adir is over here doing a little attacking, which is fine. He's here. Could you come to here? I'm going to be attacking with my wand, which is here. I want you to attack here, and I want you to attack here as well.
Hey.
Do you get two of those? You don't. Okay, well let's do... Dire Blessing? What's that one? Warding Seal? No. But they're not too bad at the moment, so let's just hit things, I think.
That's it!
Dog, can you come and attack in here, please? On this one. And there. And there. And there. And there.
Let's have it!
And everybody on that one.
Huh?
Oof.
Sure.
Excellent. Let's have a look and see what we've got here. So we've got poleaxe, warbows, rods, and the vessel bones, as we know. Okay, so that was quite quick off the draw that we got all of that came at us at once. There's a box here. Let's get into some stealth mode going on. We've got a tanglefoot trap and camping supplies. Can't take the camping supplies. Good to know they're there, though. Let's go around that side edge and see what we can find. We'll go to the left, which is our standard route. Something twitches and shambles in the darkness between the slats. A rancid draft creeps from the house. Ugh. Burned lady. Can we get in this house?
Look at this.
Ah, yeah. We've got a loose brick, silver pfennig, and a potion. We'll take them. Oh, that's the camping supplies. Ignore that. How big is this area? Well, it's not massive. We'll go to the right over this side now and see if there's anything over here. I can hear movement. This is another one of those... Oh, what's that? It's a Dargul. Okay, that's always coming this way though. Can we blow him up? And actually, can you all attack as well?
Aye? No problem.
Go on, take him down. Take him down. There we go. Vessel flesh, we'll take that. Let's go over here.
Why not? There, done.
Okay, in the vault we've got that. I don't know whether we should have taken that then. These vaults have already been pried open. Heritage Hill Cemetery. Okay. So this is in the cemetery part. That just run away from us. Can you shoot it? Good shot. I just
Let's go.
No, you don't need to go. Let's come here. I want all of you to go, not just you.
Huh?
Go.
Let's go!
And then I'm going to do...
Yes?
Which is going to burn them, and you're going to do the same.
What?
Yeah?
Yeah, that works really well with two priests when you're in this sort of place, because that whole burning vessel flesh type thing. Okay, there's something over here. Is that a vault?
Why not? There, done.
Oh, we've got a new pendant, Spell Ward, Spell Defense bonus. We'll take that for now. The crosshatch claw marks score this vault. We've got a ghoul. Is he going to come forward? Oh, goodness, there's a lot of them. Can you shoot him from there as well? And can you shoot? And can you shoot?
Yeah.
Go. I'm going to use that. That's going to burn them. And then I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to use that. And you're going to use that as well. And we're going to put on our two fighters at the front here. A little bit of that. Can you shoot from here? I'll him. Can you shoot him? Can you shoot him?
Got him.
Hey.
Can you knock him over? And can you, dwarf, knock him over?
Not quite!
There we go. Keep heading up. There's nowhere down yet. I was expecting there to be like a crypt underground which we had to go in, but I haven't seen that yet. Can you shoot him? Oh, you can't. Can you mark him though? Wolf, can you go and do something as well? You can't, there's not enough space. Fair enough. He's near death, but he's not quite there yet. Oh, come on! I was going to say, goodness gracious, that was a Dargul with some life still in it, so to speak.
Yeah?
Just the vessel flesh. So this is the northeast corner where the orders were given. A small plate, a small plaque at the base reads "Freedom above all." Amdeth Hadret. Okay, well that was the of the original gang. That looks like a doorway. Indeed, it is. A proper key,
Sure.
which we don't have yet. So that's where we're probably going to go down, then, isn't it? There's a door here. Duelist's hat and leather armor. Now, do we want to go in just now, or do we want to explore the rest of the area? Because it's quite a big area, though. But this looks like somewhere we could probably go in. Let's go in and have a look about. Whew! In we go. Ooh, not good. Lyria. Enthrall Justicar. A woman turns when you enter. Her wide, pale eyes shine like lamps in the darkness of her tomb. 4 crucible knights hover nearby, their glazed expressions fixed on her. Reinforcements at last. I hope you've come armed, because we've got to get out of here. Something about her seems hazy and insubstantial, even in the darkness of the tomb. Who are you? A commander of the Crucible Knights. I led the militia stationed around Heritage Hill. Securing this district became my responsibility when this, whatever it is, happened. What are you doing here? I came searching for survivors. Only too late did I realize there weren't any. She brings her hand to her head. Her skin is practically translucent. I found myself surrounded by those creatures outside, and I had to seek refuge. Funny, isn't it, to hide from all the dead in a building that was meant to hold them in the first place? She pats the wall of the tomb. Anyway, I've been waiting for more reinforcements. What are these soldiers doing here? She looks at them, but either she doesn't notice their distant gazes and the way they sway on their feet, or she thinks nothing of it. They're under my command, of course. They heard my call, and we've been waiting on a few more to help us on our way out of here. How did you manage to hear? How did they manage to hear you in this tomb? I think something may be wrong with them. That one. Her eyes flash. There's something unnatural about the way she hovers watching you. I hope you're not questioning my command. I'm warning you, I don't tolerate insubordination. Not at all. Then if you've caught your breath, we should move out. I hate to be one to tell you this, but you're already dead. Her eyes grow cold and hard. You'd better explain yourself, and quickly. You're a ghost, and you've been luring Crucible Knights to their deaths. She freezes in place, hovering in the air. No, that's impossible. It's only been... I can't be. The other side of the tomb is visible through her gaping mouth. She looks at her hands, seemingly for the first time, turning them in front of her. As her eyes and mouth widen in horror, she turns to you. What have you done to me? Her expression hardens, and the Crucible Knights behind her stir. Novitiates, attack! Ugh, this is going to be hard. All four armed. I need you to attack him, and I need you to attack him too, I think. Or do I wait for them? Well, maybe I wait for them to come to me. In any case, I'm going to need you to attack her, probably with that. I'm going to want you to mark her. Wolf, I'm going to want you to attack her. You, I'm going to want you to attack her. You're doing your lightning bolt. I'm going to probably do a pillar of flame on her. Go. Wow, that didn't work very well. Okay, I'm going to do that and burn, and you're going to do that and burn as well. Attacking your foe with at least one defense are much higher than the accuracy of the character is attacking it. When defense is significantly above, it can't be extremely tough. Okay. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. She's almost dead, which is very useful. I really want to attack just her. We're paralysed. Oh, we got paralysed. I didn't realise I was paralysed.
Let's go!
Man, I didn't realise I was paralysed. That's annoying.
Not twice.
Okay, so she's gone, which is the best thing that could have happened. There's there's enthralled of them, so we now need to do an about face, and we need to kill them all. So I'm going to do, can you knock him over? Dwarf, where are you? I need you to knock him over.
Hey.
I'm going to fire another blast of my... right through the middle of them all. And actually, so are you. Actually, no, you're not. You're going to do... Holy Power? And can you now do one of your armor saving... Okay. Shame we lost the wizard and her. I would have preferred to keep one of them going at least. There's a Justicar in the middle there, which is annoying because I didn't know him. So let's try and get rid of him, shall we? 2. That doesn't seem to be working for us at all. Who's on the lowest health around here? Have to combine our attacks, I think. And let's do another something or other. Pulsing Seal, Prayer Against Infirmity, Consecrated Ground.
Let's go!
He's not dying very quickly. Oh, I can do this one actually as well, which is going to help. So that's one of them down. Let's all focus on this dude now. And let's put in call for the divine favour that increases the accuracy and damage of allies in the area. Let's do that. And can we do something like that?
I'll let Margaret's fire bless this one.
Right, so he's dead, so now I think everybody really should turn on him, with the exception of you, because I want you on him. Dwarf, can you knock him over? Good. And now, you haven't got anything left, but can you do something like that?
Hey.
What have we got left? Okay, and now everybody just attack the last one.
Gotta try something else!
Go on, we can kill it. Easy. Anything left? We'll do a pillar.
Navarro beyond seeking.
Boom, that hurt him. That hurt. Take him out. Kill him off.
Let's...
I knew she was going to attack us as well. It was one of those things, you know, when you see it and you're like, oh, this is going to go badly. Whew, everyone get up. We're okay. What have we got? Loads of armour. Justicar's armour. Crucible plate armour, yeah.
You give me any more gifts and people will start thinking you're playing favorites.
Spirit residue from her. Okay, let's see if there's any... Let's get all our health back. We're actually pretty badly injured. Can we rest here? We can, so let's do that. We'll rest in the tomb, having just cleansed it out. So hopefully, we should have just solved our problem with her. We've got all our stuff back. Let's go into secret
Keeping an
mode.
eye out.
Got it.
See if there's anything around here. See?
That's settled.
Up we get. Let's open up our tomb and have a look and see what's going on in here. We have plate armor and a great sword. I'll take that for now. Those some more of those things. Let's go back into stealth mode just to see if there's anything else hidden around here. There isn't, but we've got Rite of Hidden Wonders, Silver Venig, and a Valoon. What's that? Valoon's namesake is a yellow-orange fruit found in Orvalea. The clear gemstones bear a... Oh, those are the gemstones, okay. Often like ruby, sapphires, and emeralds. Most of the well-known Valoon mines have long since dried up. Okay. I'll take all of that. Nothing else hidden in this room by the look of it. So at least nobody's going to get caught out by her anymore. And we've got all our spells and everything back, which is good. And it's daytime now. I wonder if that means it's going to be different out here.
Why not?
Might as well. We've got opals, silver lancers, and a spear. More tombstones. How far around does this go? Well, let's have a look. There's a proper chapel over here, which we've not been in. I feel like we should have done. Oh, that's my phone. Let's take that burned lady. Proper key. Can't get in there till we've got a proper key. So we're going to need to find whoever's got that key. Because I do want to explore that. Let's come down this pathway first. There it is. Who's that? That's just a Dargle. Can you hit that
Yeah.
from there? Not quite. You don't have the range.
Huh?
Hey,
Dear, I need you to come down here, please.
Huh?
And attack. Can you do a mark on him?
That's it!
One at a time, they're easy. I mean, it's no problem at all, is it? It's just when you get lots of them together that they cause a lot of problems. More vessel flesh. Let's get them all together.
Yeah?
This mausoleum has been sealed up tight. Okay. Yeah, there's several of them down here. Ooh, what's that? That's a ghoul. Okay. We'll deal with the revenants. That's easy. Let's deal with these ones.
Let's go!
Haven't much of a problem dealing with these sorts of things on their own. They're relatively simple.
Ha! Got him!
Easy, easy. Okay. Nothing to pick up there. There's something on the wall here. Blood moss. Oh, that's inside. So hold on. Where have we come? So we've come down that way. Well, let's come off around the corner then, because we're still trying to find the key to get in that other mausoleum, which may not even be in this area, to be fair. But we'll have a look around anyway. Some sort of walled-off area. What's this? More blood moss. Looks like some ruins or some excavation site. There's Ardra there, isn't it? Crossbow. We'll take that. So this looks like there's some sort of excavation. Now maybe this is what kicked it all off. Perhaps they uncovered something they shouldn't have done. Let's come down here and have a look. Although this is probably the most dangerous thing to do. Oh, what's this? Ghouls. Can you hit him from there? Almost. Good shot. Let them come up. Oh yeah, there's skeletal wizards and all sorts coming on here. Where's all of them? Why is a deer not coming down here? Oh, there's a wizard who just shot something up in the air. Dang it. I'm going to get walloped. I didn't realise there was so many wizards. Can I move to here?
Yes.
No, I can't. Have I just been exploded? That's a skeletal wizard. So there's lots of skeletal wizards down here. Can wizard man, can you do, let's have a think, can you do that?
Aye?
Don't know whether that helped or not.
Lavaru, be on seat!
Just keep piling it into him, I think. Good, so that's that wizard done. Where's the other wizard? There. How many more of those do I get? I don't know. We keep firing them in.
Lavaru, be on seat!
Is that both wizards down? Okay. Can we get a deer in here somewhere? I need you to move you out of the way. A deer, can you come down here? You cannot, because of the stupid ledge. So the dwarf is going to do a lot of the pounding work here by the looks of it. Can we protect him with maybe some spells? Like so. And maybe we can do something like that on him.
Easy.
Okay, there's a lot of problems here.
Can't move!
Right, now you're in. Can you get into combat down here, please? Okay, can we get some... Is it Consecrated Ground? Does that do something bad to them, Consecrated Ground? No, but it's going to help, I think. He's paralysed. Oh, I see. Do I have that break free of thingy? What's it? Prayer against restraint. Something like that. Right, I need to get some health into the dwarf. Dwarf, I'm going to need you to do That if possible. Right, can you do a full-on... Did that miss him? How did that miss him? Where's my dwarf gone?
Let's go!
That's better. Don't know why you're out of combat. Right, can you come over to here, please?
Yeah.
And I'm going to need you to shoot into this Dargul. And I want you to do... You got any spells left at all? Burn them up. Have you got any spells left? You do. Let's do something like that. Can you do another one of those? Straight down the line. Okay, have you got any more of those? Straight down the line. What else have we got? Any more? No. So this is going to be prayer against fear, or we'll probably do that one and protect these both.
Yeah. Let's go!
Hi.
You got any spells left? They're already on fire, so...
Let's have it out!
Eh? Let's go!
Dear, why are you not doing anything? Knock him over. Good shot. This was messy. This was not the best way of doing this. I'm pretty sure of that now. But I do like how they're coming uphill, which is obviously does make it harder for them to hit us, I think. Wizard, can you attack him?
Yes.
Priest, can you...
What?
Yeah. Let's go! Let's
all
go!
on everything on that one now. Take it out. Come on, take it down. Yes. Oof. Goodness. Everybody get up. That was difficult to fight on because it was such a narrow area, but we've got lots of vessel flesh from that. Let's just take it down here.
Yeah.
We're at the end of our episode. Luckily we got rid of these wizards when we did at the beginning. Well done, Aloth, for attacking those. But here we go. This is what they were digging around in, and there is some sort of cave around here. Oh, there's also... What's that?
Silence surrounds me.
What's that then? Can you see that pink thing there? It looks like it's supposed to be something there, hidden, but it doesn't appear to be something I can click on. Who knows what that is? But here we go. So we've found something in Heritage Hill. This is what we were, I think, we were supposed to be looking for. We certainly have killed an awful lot. We're going to rest before we go in here anyway, and we can also go and get that other. Oh, a grappling hook. I haven't got one of those. Let's have a look at the map. So just that northern reach, but this is something interesting down here. But I think, before we go in here, we are just going to have a quick kip. We'll do that now. Get all our skills and such like back. But there we go, we're at the end of another episode of Pillars of Odlin. Oh, hold on. Odlin, you wait to see Durance, his staff held in both of his hands before him. A flame flickers at its top end, casting long shadows across his face as he stares in contemplation. Still, for all the light of the fire, your eyes can't focus on him. Perhaps he is awakening from sleep, or a trick of the light, but it seems indistinct, blurred around the edges, everything except for the staff. The staff. He seems to be studying its engravings. As you watch, the engravings glow thinly red, like through the cracks of heat suffused wood. Never heard of that. The lines stream about molten metal, like molten metal, burning along the edges of his staff, then branch out in an intricate series of fiery veins, bunching thickly where his hands clutch the wood, pulsing as if a heartbeat. As you watch, the veins spiral into dozens separate circles, circles that spiral again until they are arranged in a pattern of their own. They pulse, wait, and all is strangely silent, and then suddenly there is a great light from the fire, a rushing of air, a great flash, and you awaken to see Durance in the same place, still holding his staff, but he is solid, real. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, or reacted to what occurred. Interesting. Oh, the Bright Hollow restoration has been completed. Awesome. And what must you say now? Never mind, let's be going. But he does need to talk to us, so we'll do that, I think. So that's interesting. We need to discuss that. We'll do that next time. The stronghold has finished. I don't know remaining. I don't know what that means. Eastern Barbican. A Glenfarron Soul Hunter has arrived, seeking employment. Nothing new to report. The Bright Hollow is done. Should we do another upgrade whilst we're waiting then? We've got the Western Barbican. The Bailey. The Curtain Walls, or the Barracks. What have we got? Anything else in the back? We've got Bright Hollow Lab, Bright Hollow Hearth. As comfortable as its hearth, restoring yours and... Oh, okay. That's the Bright Hollow Hearth. Woodland Trails. Both a Constitution Athletics bonus. Warden's Lodge. I think we want to do the walls. I think it's the walls that are the problem to start with, aren't they? Western Barbican. Let's do that. Purchase that one. That'd be 3 days, which is fine. There we go. This is it. End of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what we've done, please leave a like. And any comments in the comments section, I read every single thing you put down there. And I will often reply, providing it's polite. But if you have enjoyed it, leave a like. And until next time, for more Pillars of Eternity, you take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.